From the moment the cameras turned on, the crowd could feel the tension in the air. Inside the boxing arena, lights blazed, cameras flashed, chants echoed. Standing proudly in the center was a blonde boxer, wrapped in red, white, and blue gear. Her smile was wide and cocky. She was not just there to win, she was there to humiliate. With her fists raised high, she turned to the crowd and laughed. "Tonight, I will prove that some people just do not belong in this ring." The target of her mockery stood quietly across from her, a strong, black woman with braided hair and piercing focus in her eyes. Unlike her opponent, she was not smiling. She was not flexing. She stood still, her hands clasped, her mind calm. She was not fighting for fame. She was fighting for dignity, for her people, and for the respect she had earned with years of struggle. The arrogant boxer believed this fight was just for show. She thought her opponent was weaker, slower, and less skilled. The crowd laughed along with her, expecting an easy victory. But what they did not know was that the unexpected was about to unfold. The bell rang and the fight began. The arrogant boxer rushed forward with explosive punches, showing off her speed. She smirked after every jab, raising her arms like she had already won. The audience cheered, blinded by her confidence. But the black woman did not flinch. She blocked. She dodged. She studied. Every punch thrown at her was a lesson. Every insult shouted from the crowd only sharpened her focus. She was not there to dance or show off. She was there to break limits. "Is this all you got?" the arrogant boxer taunted. "Go home." But her opponent's silence was more powerful than words. She moved with discipline like a soldier in battle. Every step, every glance, every breath, calculated and controlled. By the third round, something happened the arrogant boxer never expected. Her punches slowed. Her breath grew heavy. Sweat poured down her face. She had underestimated her opponent. Then it happened. A lightning-fast counterpunch from the black woman landed square on her jaw. The arrogant boxer stumbled. The crowd gasped. For the first time, her smile faded. The black woman stepped forward, her eyes locked on her opponent, not with hatred, but with determination. She delivered combinations of punches so sharp, so precise, that the crowd could no longer ignore her power. The sound of leather gloves crashing against skin echoed through the arena. The once loud audience grew silent. The woman they laughed at was now dominating the very fighter who mocked her. The atmosphere shifted. What was meant to be a humiliation turned into a lesson the world would never forget. The arrogant boxer tried to recover, but her pride would not let her admit she was losing. She swung wildly, desperate to regain control, but it was too late. Her opponent moved like water, flowing, unstoppable, untouched. Then came the final blow. A right hook, clean and powerful, sent the arrogant boxer crashing to the mat. The referee rushed in, counting loudly. 1, 2, 3. The crowd erupted in shock. The arrogant boxer who had promised an easy win was down, and standing tall, her chest rising with controlled breaths, was the black woman who had been underestimated all along. The referee raised her hand. She had won. Against all odds, against all insults, against the arrogance of her rival. She had proven her strength. Silence filled the arena as the arrogant boxer struggled to get up. Her pride was broken, her head lowered. She realized the humiliation she had planned for her opponent had instead become her own. The victorious woman did not celebrate with arrogance. She did not laugh. Instead, she lifted her gloves in quiet triumph. Her eyes scanned the audience as if saying, "Respect me not for the color of my skin, but for the strength of my spirit. The crowd, once filled with laughter, now stood and cheered, not just for a fighter, but for a warrior who had turned mockery into victory. That night, the world learned something powerful. Arrogance can make you blind, but respect and resilience can make you unstoppable. The fight was not just about boxing. It was about humanity, dignity, and the unexpected power of rising when others expect you to fall. And so the story of that match spread everywhere, reminding millions that sometimes the most humiliating challenges can turn into the most unforgettable victories. And this is how arrogance turned into defeat and respect turned into victory. If you liked this story, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps us bring more inspiring stories to you. See you in the next video.